My name is Nahid Ing. I have been teaching ESL since 1972. That was the first time I started actually teaching English as a foreign language in Korea. Then I've been in Washington State system for it's almost 20 years. So we want to learn English, right? Also, we want to have fun learning English. The only way we can have fun and be comfortable is if everybody knows how to be in the classroom, right? Okay, so for that reason, we want the students to make some rules for their class. I think students learn better if it is student-centered. Any activities or any lessons, I try to relate it to them and their needs. So at the beginning of every quarter, I have this activity going. That's when, because new students come in, and then they group, themselves, language groups, or they have kind of, sometimes the students are not happy with one another because of some things that are not set or they are not familiar with. So I thought this activity will help them to, first of all, work together and get to know each other, and also focus on that they are in a classroom, they are not alone, they affect others and are affected by others. So that is how I thought this will be a great idea to have them come up with their rules for a classroom. So get together, and the first thing you want to do, you talk about some rules for class. Yeah. Just talk, all right? You can make notes if you want to, but you're going to go and write them on those posters. Right? So I want the students you talk in your group. What do you think students should do? You see, the students should do in class so that everybody can learn, and everybody can learn happily to be. You understand now what we're doing? So those are the rules. So you can start with do or don't. Do this, do, or don't do this, don't do that. You see? So.
Yeah, I use raise your hand if you raise your hand. You have a question. Ask.
Okay. Yeah, if you're done with your ideas, then now you can look at these. And yeah, so they're still working. Here. Okay, the ones that you have. You don't have to know. In your group, you decide if you want to use any of them. Those that you have already, put the cards away and then talk about the ones that you may want to use. I think about how to combine the different skills. Also, I try very hard to put students who have different language backgrounds together. Sometimes I get like maybe two of the same language, but I kind of emphasize about just speaking in English. And as I watch, I go around and I watch them if there is any breach of contract, so to speak. I kind of bring it to their attention. One thing is especially when the students themselves talk, for example, the Spanish speaker says, don't speak Spanish in class. I think that to the group and then to the whole class is something very strong, that someone is like a wisdom given to the whole group. When you're visiting different posters, If you have some ideas, make changes, but before you make changes, you need to talk to somebody from the group. Okay? So you have your pen, you're going to visit every station, and if you think maybe the structure needs help or the grammar needs help, you can change it. But you need to talk to somebody. Call somebody from that group.
Everybody. What did you listen? How many trees?
Three.
Okay, we know.
All right, now I have a question. I have a question for you. All right, sorry. I want you to compare some of these. This is everybody must be attend. Here you say everyone must put. Here you have everybody must speak. What's the difference between these three?
They are the same.
They are not the same. They don't look the same.
Everybody must.
Here is must be attend. This one says must put. This one says must speak. So what's the difference? Which one is correct? Because you have must and an action verb.
Must you speak English?
Yes, so must speak
English
is correct.
Yes.
I'm only talking about this part.
Yes.
Okay, that's correct.
Yes.
This one, must put turn off. What's that?
Turn
There must
off.
not be put. Must turn.
Must turn off.
Must turn off. Okay, so must turn off. Huh? What about here? Must be attend.
Must attend.
Must attend. Must attend. So now we are going to put everybody's ideas on here. You see? You wrote, you made the list on your little paper. Okay? That is your first writing, first draft. Then you put on the posters. That is your second draft. Now we hope this will be your final. Yeah? But sometimes maybe this will be third one and then your final will be a fourth one. But here we hope this will be our final draft. Now, I need someone from each group to go to their poster and we need somebody to write here on this poster. So as you read one item on one poster, we will ask other people if they have it on their poster too. If you do, you just check it or cross it out. So it's the idea of three groups, just one sentence. All right? Euphemia, will you start with the first one?
Okay, pay attention in class.
Pay attention in class. Number 2, do you have that?
Everybody must attend the class.
No, attend means to come to class. But pay attention
Attention.
to the teacher.
Everybody
When the teacher,
must come to.
No, in the top.
Thomas, do you have? So look for your, when the teacher is explaining, everybody must listen.
You
Stop talking when the teacher says something.
Oh, just a moment. Okay, we have to decide. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same.
Do you think it's the same thing? When teacher talks, you stop and listen? There's another one. When the teacher is explaining, everybody must listen. And this one says, pay attention in class. Are they the same or they're different?
This is different, I think.
Different?
did the same.
It's the same meaning. Idea is the same. Yeah. So we will put pay attention.
Pay attention.
Okay. So you write that. Pay
Pay
attention
attention.
in class. Those of you who agree with these rules, please raise your hand. Agree means if you say yes, you like this,
Yes.
raise
Yeah.
your hand.
Class.
Good care.
Who care?
Take care.
Take
Care.
Take care. Of. Yes. Take good care of.
Material.
I should ask you to put this. Okay, of class material.
Material.
Okay, next.
Show respect
To one another in class. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that may not hold. Yeah.
Maybe put thumb cap on.
Later, they will go back to their seats, and each one will write about the experience they had today.